So Nike ran a commercial last night, and everybody was fawning over this commercial. Oh, look at this commercial. It's all about how women are victimized in our society. Number one, there are some women who are victimized in our society. You know who they aren't? Prominent athletes. Prominent female athletes in our society are not victims. They're earning millions and millions of dollars to play a sport. That's silly. Also, if we're going to talk about people who are victimized in our society, women are not high on the list. Women are now living freer, better lives than any people ever on planet Earth in history at any time. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous contention. In the same way it's ridiculous when AOC says we're all moments away from death, it is ridiculous when Nike contends that women are sorely put upon in the United States. It is simple pandering. People like to be told that they are a victim of American society. Most people in the United States are not victims of American society. Listen to this silly Nike commercial.
When we stand for something, we're unhinged.
No.
When we're too good, there's something wrong with us. And if we get angry, we're hysterical.
Okay, can we pause it for a second? Okay, when they say when we stand for something, then we are unhinged. Really, Margaret Thatcher, did people call her unhinged for standing for something? Did Condoleezza Rice, did people call her unhinged for standing for something? Women in your life, when they stand strong for something worthwhile, do we call them unhinged? No, we don't. And then they say, when we outperform, then there's something wrong with us. And they show a picture of a woman named Semenya. Semenya actually has a genetic disorder, which means that she, as a child and as an adult, has received essentially male levels of testosterone throughout her life. And that means that she's been able to outcompete other women on the basis of this. It was an actual Olympic controversy. So let's not pretend that there was no genetic abnormality with Semenya. There was a genetic abnormality with Semenya, which is why she was dominating women in competition. And we say when we get angry, then we're considered hysterical. Well, no, women get angry on a fairly regular basis and are not considered hysterical. When you're hysterical, we consider you hysterical. Just like when men are hysterical, we consider them hysterical. Like what? This whole Nike, women are so put upon, but they can overcome. Buy this crappy sneaker made by child slaves in Bangladesh. Okay, I'm not making actual formal allegations that they use child slavery in Bangladesh. It's just a rumor, guys. One of our producers, Austin, said that Nike really should change their slogan, not to just do it, but not all of our shoes explode, which seems about right after what happened in the Duke, North Carolina basketball game. Anyway, the rest of this commercial is similarly silly.
Or just being crazy. But a woman running a marathon was crazy.
Officials tried to pull her off the course.
A woman competing in a hijab, changing her sport, landing a double cork 1080, or winning 23 Grand Slams, having a baby, and then coming back for more? Crazy, 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 and crazy.
Okay, can we stop it there for a second? Literally no one said that it was crazy for Serena Williams to compete coming back from a child. No, not a human. Literally no one said it was crazy for her to win 23 Grand Slams, except that it's crazy in the sense that she's amazing at what she does. She's the narrator of this commercial, by the way. Literally no one says that it is crazy for Simone Biles to compete, or for a woman to compete in a hijab, or for a woman to change sports, or for a woman to flip twice on a snowboard or something. No one says that. What are they talking about? I like they just shifted the notion of crazy. So crazy, as in like the colloquial sense, well, that's wild, that's incredible the person did that, has now been shifted to be the same thing as they were doubted. Who doubted Serena Williams? Serena Williams has been the most dominant player in women's tennis for 2 decades. Who doubted Simone Biles? Anybody who saw her knew what kind of talent she had. It's just asinine, and it's this sort of, and then what's even more kind of saccharine and sickening is all the men on Twitter like, oh, what a beautiful commercial. Oh, what an incredible commercial. Listen, guys, I know that you want the ladies to think that you love, that you're sensitive and kind, but come on, it's a silly commercial. It's a silly commercial. We all want women to be strong. We all want women to be independent. We all want women to be free. We all want the same things for women. Who is this mysterious other who's telling women, you can't play tennis? You can't compete in a heat? Like, who's doing this? I hate the creation of false enemies simply so that you can declare yourself the hero, which, in fact, may be the theme of the show, right? I mean, that's what AOC does with global warming, and that's what Serena Williams and Nike are doing with this ad. There's a group of nefarious men living in the shadows, telling Serena Williams she can't play tennis anymore. Who are they? They don't exist. But if they did, they would be telling you not to buy Nikes. So buy Nikes. Just do it.